I'm Kai, and this is Curious Expedition, a kind of strange retro modern game, I think is the word for it. Anyway, I've been having a lot of fun with this, but I really sucked to the point that I've unlocked like none of the characters who require you finishing the game. But yeah. I've unlocked most of the other ones. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by abandon everything. Maybe they mean like drop all items? But recently I've had a lot of fun playing with Ada Lovelace. She's a pretty interesting character, but I won't go with her until maybe next time I die, which probably won't be long because I'm really impatient and my characters end up dying because of that. So yeah, there's a bunch of people that you can choose from who are all famous in their own ways. Charles Darwin, Marie Curie, Frederick Courtney Sellis, Isabella Bird, Harriet Tubman, Ada Lovelace I've already mentioned, H.P. Lovecraft, everybody's problematic fave, Nikola Tesla, Mary Kingsley, and I read his name wrong, Richard Francis Burton. Gonna admit that I don't know who some of these people are, mostly because I did not study enough of anything in school. For now, let's just start with Charles Darwin, since he seems like the most basic character, and then see who I want to play next. Kinda want to play with Chef next time, so yeah, welcome to the game. I think the best way to explain it is just to go into the game and show you how you play it from there. Let's go! Welcome back to the Explorers Club, old friend. Have you heard that— oh, you went away too quickly. Word is that you have a good chance of seeing your likeliness in that statue. However, I don't read quick enough. I hope you guys could read quick enough. So these are the four people that I'm fighting. And yeah, now go explore. Adventure awaits. And I speak way too quickly. So you don't really get to choose your first location, but you will next time. Grasslands are the easiest, deserts are very difficult, drylands are quite hard. So yeah. Full of anticipation, I stored my equipment on the ship. The captain had yet to arrive, and so I saw if there was anything I could do. A trader walked up to me and pleaded for my help. He needed to have a message delivered to the chief of a village that we should surely stumble upon in our trek. Except, could you get free money for just handing over a letter? He handed us a sealed envelope which I promised to deliver. I rejoiced as our vessel was prepared to head for distant shores. Set sail! So yeah, I've been stupidly addicted to this, and I've been procrastinating from anything of actual, like, significance. Well, no, this is still significant. It's a very fun and interesting game. You could almost call it curious. But I've not been, like, doing enough of my writing or drawing, which is kind of important. After barely surviving one of the most monstrous thunderstorms I've ever witnessed on a ship, a shoreline rose in the morning mist. Land lay open in front of us, like an invitation to adventure. So, we can go into ship storage. We could put any of these things in here, but we need our gun, and we need our machetes, and we need everything now. So it's more if you've got, like, if you forgot to sell something last time you were home, or if it wasn't, like, if you're keeping it to maybe fulfill a quest or something, you know? Because you get different things. I got the messenger there. You can also get a missionary, or you can have a request for musical items from there that you're visiting. You can also get some weird ones like attacking an evil hyena and saving this guy who's been lost in the wilderness for years. So yeah, I won't spoil anything too heavily, but that's kind of idea. Look at the graphics though. Oh my god. Like, they're super simple, but the style works so perfectly. Like, pixel work takes so freaking long, and I know from doing very poorly done pixel work for years that even my simple let's just draw this lady took like hours of time and attention. So imagine how much it would take to actually draw out like this full well designed ship and shade this like beautiful water. I cannot put into words how much frustration I would get trying to do any of that stuff. Early this morning, the land lay open in front of us, like an invitation to adventure. Okay, so we get to begin the expedition. It might be best to deliver the letter first. Luckily, the man had marked the location of the village on our map. And now we start moving. So we're down here, village is over here, and we need to walk over there. But as you see there, it's showing up a cost that is 11 and 1 machete. That cost is your sanity. If you run out of sanity, then bad stuff starts to happen. The mental state of your trek members drop to 0 and more catastrophic events will begin to occur. So, good to avoid that. Now, each map you get like a different number of boxes. In the first one you get 2, I think in the second one it's 4, and then it just keeps going up from there. And there's a bunch of different things that you can discover, and I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to actually go and show you instead. And there's lots of little tricky things that we might come across. So, let's go. Also, like, the work on the jungles and stuff in here just looks so good. Oops. Also, if you want to cancel your walk, you can go like that, and then right click. Or if you want to go a very particular way where you say, like, avoid the jungle, you can do that too. But anyway, cool stuff over. Let's go give these guys a message. We entered a native village. The villagers were a true sight. In the reverence of the spirit world, I could smell that they had just prepared food. The villager kindly waved us over and offered us some of their freshly cooked food. Look, you're not actually stealing from them, you're just taking what they're offering in this case, but anytime you take items it's kind of counted as either looting or trading. So don't worry if you get the option to loot meat that they've given you, because that's actually you being given it. But if you get the option to like loot idol, be careful with that, because it will mean that they get kind of angry at you and your standing goes down, which is this thing. And then things happen. How well your trek is perceived by the native inhabitants of this land. Allow it to get too low and they may act with hostility. Oh my god, I got so freaking close to getting that right there. Hostility towards you. Between -10 and +10. Gotta say, I've never got it to either +10 or -10, so I wonder what it would be like then. Did they just do everything for you at +10? The villagers observed us with caution. They were polite and offered to help our cause. Upon our arrival, Sam Naroji began to converse with the natives. So I'm going to deliver this letter first off, because that's what I came here to do. We brought the letter to the village chief. The elderly man was a compulsive talker and told us about the best sights to see in the region, including a holy shrine, which he marked on our map. We felt a bit more than welcome. Wait, no, we felt more than welcome, not a bit more than welcome, entirely more than welcome. And the villagers were seemingly excited about our presence. Well, I might do trading, but for now, I'm not going to do too much in this place because I have pretty high sanity, so I don't really need to rest. Like, you gain sanity back by sleeping. You can recruit, but I don't think I have high enough standing. I don't know if I have enough space in my trek either, but actually, let's see if we can recruit a native. A water buffalo, an animal handler, and another animal handler. I think the animals have the best holding capacity, and the more holding capacity you have, the more things that you can pick up to take back, but we don't super duper need that now. I'm not really sure. We've got a red dice guy who's like offense, blue dice guy that's like mental agility, I guess, and I've got some green dice for defense. Dice are rolled during combat encounters. The more dice you have, the stronger you are. They're not very tough, and we've already got green dice, so I'm going to go with water buffalo, and if I don't like it I can leave it. Her name is Miss Lee. Yeah, actually let's have a look at my troop. We've got Miss Lee, a water buffalo, can carry many crates. We have Miss Dutton. Dutton? Donkeys can carry many additional crates. Toughness 10, capacity 3. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Oh no, the toughness is 8 there. So yeah. Sam Naroji. Naroji? A Persian translator at level 1. The scholar will improve your communications with indigenous tribes. You get of indigenous diplomacy, which increases sanity when resting in villages. And you get, well, this isn't normal with them, this is something that this guy has, like, as an individual, which is claustrophobic, which means he doesn't like to be in closed or small places. So if you're going to a cave, don't send him in alone or anything. We have Philip Agonas. Agonas? I don't know how to say that. He's a Scottish soldier, so he comes from my land. A tough warrior, and as much a tough warrior as a fine gentleman. He has 8 toughness and 2 things, and he likes booze. Gains sanity when drinking whiskey. And this is me, Charles Darwin, naturalist, level 1. English naturalist and geologist, best known for his contributions to evolutionary theory. Loads of dice, 6 toughness, 2 carrying capacity, and a really handy little thing where I gain sanity each time a butterfly is collected, which is really great because you get more money when you collect butterflies and more sanity, which is great. Well, you don't get more money than usual, but when you catch butterflies, you can sell them, or you can give them to the museum and increase your fame. The sprites of the butterflies are really cute as well. We have a torch, so let's go in here. We approached the cave. It seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We needed a torch in order to venture into its depths. We can explore in darkness, we can light a torch and explore, or we could just leave it. Now, I'm just gonna go in. I know he might get upset, Sam, but I'll take that risk. We found dead bodies. You find a lot of dead bodies in this game. Never report any of them. You don't even take like any information about most of them. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small cavern filled with the remains of what seemed to be a failed exposition. All the bones we found had been cracked open and as it seemed, sucked empty. Let's investigate that then. To our surprise, one of the Norton crates still held some valuable equipment. They never really tell you what ate those guys. I'll take all these things now because I'm not short on space and you barely get any items in the first part of the game. Okay, let's head across this way and discover more of the map. Let's have a look down this way. This is where it's like all the way out the other side that this last like question mark is, which I have no idea what that is actually. Come on guys. It's not too expensive at first to travel, but as the game goes on you get more and more difficult places. Oh, cancel. Oh, it's a stone circle. That's kind of handy. We came across a circle that was obviously man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Maybe they formed some kind of map. Analyze instructions. We began to analyze inscriptions, not instructions, and found that they would help us to find more than about an area of our choice. I'm not sure how this logically works, but I'm down for it. There's some mosquitoes there, and mosquitoes can kill you. But the cooked meat can be used to gain sanity, so let's just move on. There's butterflies near here, so we're going to get more sanity over here as well, which will be handy. There is also the thing though that, yeah, actually I'll wait and let it show you. So we're going to examine the shrine. Day 52. We arrived at a majestic sculpture, seemingly a holy shrine to the inhabitants of the region. Its stone walls were covered in ornate engravings. The portal that led within emanated an eerie chill. The structure was slightly tilted and sunken into the ground. The ground seemed stable enough to enter it though. That gives a hint as what shit's about to go down. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. An altar flooded by light, throned in its centre. Cool, we get a golden dagger, which you can sell, but it's not really much use other than that. This was not a day of hesitation. We took the artifact from the altar. We grabbed what we could and hurried outside as the whole area started to collapse behind us. We would have to run for our lives to avoid being devoured by the giant chasm that was beginning to form. So yeah, because we stole from there a chasm begins to appear, and that's not very good. Chasms are like the opposite of good because they can cause you dead, like that. I just fucked up that entire game. I could have gone around. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh god. Okay, well. Okay, I'm gonna hide my shame and just end the video here and start off again with a new trek and a new group of people and probably a new leader. And hopefully I won't mess up as much. Can't promise anything though. I apologise for all my speech and reading issues in this one. I'll try and get better. And I'm aware the video quality isn't all that great. We're currently using open broadcast software, but if anybody else has tips for that, that'd be great. I tried to put up the quality, but it made the video just really lag and you weren't really seeing anything. You were just seeing way more fuzzy details than they already are. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to give us some constructive criticism. If you do, that'd be awesome.